He's just a kid. He needs help. He's a little bastard. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I said get him out. Yo. Have you ever had the thought of suicide cross your mind? I have about 1,000,000 times. Ain't that the truth? Not because of you, but because of my family calling me a crack baby. Maybe that explains why I'm so fucking crazy. Maybe that explains why every time I close my eyes I get lost inside my own mind. Where every memory comes flooding back like a bad dream. Not even the drugs can save me from this horrifying night scares that try to take and break me. Can't you just erase me? I feel it all crashing down as my knees hit the ground. I feel the end is near. Death is something I do not fear.
Hey everyone, it's Phenomenon. I'm here to talk to you about a personal issue and about a big issue going on in America and all around the world, and something, that isn't talked about too much. I mean, it's talked about here and there, but it really, I feel it needs to be more focused on. And it's suicide. A song you just heard was Suicidal Tendencies, which is a suicide prevention song that I wrote about my personal life. And it's just the fact that when I was little, I was in a bad situation. My whole life, I've been in a bad situation. All the way up to now, and I'm 17 years old. When I was little, I dealt with house fire. My mom abandoned me, losing my brother and sister, being moved from stranger's house to stranger's house, seeing my mom face drug addiction, seeing my mom whore around. Poverty, moving from motel to motel, not knowing if I would make it, And these are the things that people face every day. You know what? They feel they don't have an option sometimes, Things ain't going right now. I don't know what to do. I can't hold on. And people think about killing themselves. Well, you know what? I have a story, actually, that'll help maybe make you realize life is precious. When I was little, 7 years old, you know what? I was verbally and physically abused a lot. And I sat there and I couldn't deal with it no more. I took it and took it and took it to a point where I couldn't take it anymore. I sat there and said, I'm going to kill myself. At 7 years old, you don't know the meaning of life. You're ignorant to the world. You don't understand that life is precious. This is the only chance you get. You don't get. Life at 7 years old is like a video game, And it's just the fact that I was hospitalized for that. An ambulance took me. I was hospitalized at St. Joe's Kids Hospital for I want to say a good couple months, a month or two, and it was rough. But it's just the fact that that's an example. Suicide is no option. I had suicidal thoughts even after that, growing up in bad situations, being abused and stuff. I had those thoughts. I thought this would never end. And now look at me. I'm chasing a dream. I have people supporting me, people behind me. The fact is that suicide, to me, in my mind, is a very selfish thing to do. People look at it as a way to help themselves, but you know what? You're hurting everyone around you. If you're having thoughts of suicide, get help. Turn to somebody. Turn to your best friend. Turn to your family. Turn to someone you trust. And if you don't have anyone you trust, turn to me. I will help you. My goal in life is to inspire and make a difference. I will help anyone. It will stay between me and you. If you're having those thoughts, contact me. Contact a hotline. Family, best friend, anybody. Life is precious. This is the only chance you get, and if you take your life, it's done, it's over, you're gone. You're going to break the hearts of all those who care about you. And it's just, honestly, suicide prevention needs to be an issue, it needs to be a thing, and people need to be talking about it. Suicide awareness is very important, because there are people who are going through stuff. There are people, people need to be more conscious about it, and they need to be more aware. And, people make fun of people do this, people say mean and rotten things all the time, not knowing what's going on in a person's life. And to me, it's ridiculous. It's a big problem, because you know what? My cousin committed suicide because kids were picking on her for being a lesbian, liking girls. You know what? It doesn't matter your personal preference. You shouldn't push someone to their limits. But suicide is no option. You know what? I could have gave up a long time ago, but I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. Thank you, everybody. And it's a big issue for me. You know what? I want everyone to be aware. Remember, You don't have nobody to turn to. You can turn to me. I'll be here for you. Thank you, everybody.